Sonic and Mega Man characters as we can. It's going to be fun, it's going to be huge, and it's going to have some couple of blue guys, I don't know.
Well, is there anything you want to say?
Yes.
Talking about this crossover?
Starting in Mega Man 24. Worlds collide this spring. We have a 12-part story arc going over Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Universe, and Mega Man. So fans of all three series can get their fill of all of those images. This crossover is going to be awesome. Ian talked about feeling when I read that pitch, which I actually had on me last year when we were sitting here at New York Comic Con. I can't tell you what pitch I have on me this year because that would be too spoilerific. But but it is gonna be awesome. Eggman and Wily together are the greatest team ever.
That could be a lot better than Eggman and Bowser.
May or may not be those two guys on a bicycle built for two. And what we got right now is something really, really special. This is actually, we're not supposed to show this.
You know you want to.
Right hand. On the count of three, say, I swear not to show anybody this. 1, 2, 3.
I swear not to show anybody this. I kept my word. I turned my camera off when they showed it. They showed it again.
No, stop it!
I'm not gonna tell you. You have to find out. If you're wondering what it was, you should have been here at the panel.
Look for the crossover. It is beginning in Mega Man number 24 in March. Call your comic shop. Call Archie Comics. Get on the website. Let's order this stuff. Go to Barnes & Noble. Let's get that. Mega Man 24 is going to be the place to be in March. So everybody check that out.
We're going to continue on with half of that in the Sonic Universe now.
But not only did Vin and Ian and almost everybody up here, everyone grew up as Sonic fans. So anyone who ever thought, like, I want to grow up and do something cool, very, very possible.
Okay, just making sure it was Sonic and Mega Man.
Yes.
Alright, so if anybody's been to the Archie booth up at 1720, you would have noticed that there are a PlayStation and an Xbox setup showing off Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform, and here's why. The comic's there's gonna be a one issue, Sonic Universe 45. How that project came about?
Yeah, you know, for the first time in a really long time, we've got other Sega stars in the Archie Comics. And that meant Ian got to write a lot of different types of people. Ian, do you wanna?
So back to stories about me squealing. Paul sends me the list of characters that Sega says we can use in the game. And there's I, okay, that's cool. There's B, that's cool. And then he has Vice from Skies of Arcadia. I don't know if y'all know, but I love Skies of Arcadia. I would drop all 4 books right now to write Skies of Arcadia. I love Skies of Arcadia. And guess what we have in the book? We have Vice from Skies of Arcadia in this story. And Danica Patrick.
So did you enjoy writing Vice then?
No, not at all. Yes!
How was it to write Danica as a real person?
Danica was actually terrifying because she's a real person and she can actually take offense if I do something wrong. So I tried to do a lot of research. I tried to represent her well and honorably and just make her part of the group just like everybody else.
We got some images. And next up.
Owned.
Next up, we
Sonic the Hedgehog 212, Mighty and Ray went off to find Mighty's long-lost sister.
Yep.
And it was meant to take a long time. They were supposed to be out of the loop in searching, make people wonder where they really are. And then we started getting mountains of fan mail asking, where are they? And then the mountains turned into mountain ranges. And then Paul started saying, when are you going to bring them back? We have no room in the office for all the fans wanting to know where Mighty and Ray are. So, the Chaotix, detectives that they sometimes are on the case, looking for Mighty and Ray. Universe number 45 will start their search in Mercia.
48.
And then 48 is going to take them into Sandblast City, hunting down their friends Mighty and Ray.
Alright. Next up is Sonic Underground issue 50.
What? What? Oh my God.
And this one has something to do with fans.
Saving the world with the power of rock. Once again. Ian mentioned the stacks of fan mail, the stacks that nearly kill Vin every month. So thanks a lot, guys. Really. Okay.
We love you.
The other biggest one we get is Sonic Underground. You know, because it's available everywhere. You know, and it's reaching a whole new audience of Sonic fans out there. And so we're like, you know what? We need to do an epilogue to Sonic Underground and have it be a special issue 50 of Sonic Universe, the epilogue of Sonic Underground. You won't find it anywhere else, but right here at Archie Comics. The last song, the last concert, right? What better way to celebrate 50 issues of Sonic Universe than to hire Sonic's band to play? I hear he also does bar mitzvahs, I think, weddings, christenings, you know. Coming soon, coming soon.
We have some more covers coming up here.
Oh, I have that issue.
Some variants. Ian, you want to talk about the story?
This was a very interesting opportunity because it wasn't just Sega saying we need a tie-in like it was with the All-Star Racing. This was a cross-promotional between Sega, McDonald's, and the Olympic Committee. Just a little bit huge. And they wanted to celebrate and do a cross-promotional tying in with the Olympics themselves. So we had a chance to do a story that is just all-out fun. It's Sonic and the other game characters getting together to do Olympic events, and it's one of those times where I could actually take a break from all the earth-shattering plot lines that we have going on and just have fun. There's a sequence where Sonic goes up against a particular rival he's known to go up against, Metal Sonic, if anybody's heard of that. He's obscure, some real fans call him. There's a long sequence between the two of them involving a lot of Olympic events, and it's a lot of fun.
So going on, we have, in the regular Sonic title, we have issues 240 and 241, which you're seeing right here. They're tying up a lot of the Nexus Naugus plot threads that have been out for a little while. He's king now, Naugus. He's also really ugly. Really ugly. Even more than Eggman, indeed. And then right after that, we're hopping into our next story arc.
Oh my God!
Endangered species. The city down there looks kind of obliterated. Ian, are you destroying cities again?
Since when have I destroyed cities, except for all those other times?
You do it all the time.
There are cities to be destroyed, dang it. It's a death egg!
New Metropolis. It's right in the middle.
You want me to trot out a death egg and not blow up a city? You see what I have to work with here, people. I'm more intrigued with what looks like Metal Knuckles on the cover. And my goodness, that looks like Fresh from the Knuckles arc in Sonic Universe coming back and not playing friendly with the heroes.
Oh my God, why?
I'm really excited about this story. This is one I've been working on for a long time, and Crash is an original character that I wanted to do a lot with. This story is going to actually see a lot of growth and development from him as a new villainous character. And there's a reason why this story is called Endangered Species. It's going to be changing a lot, especially for Knuckles.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, last issue. Dave Pack
That's a bit
Abalon.
First Valley, now Knuckles?
Alright, next up. we have the Sonic.
You're going to break my phone.
Mike, you want to talk a little bit about
You very astutely have figured out. We know you guys like Sonic. And if you don't want to buy gifts for yourself or for your friends, no, wait, I said that wrong. If you don't want to buy gifts for your friends, you can buy them for yourself. Sonic Super Digest everywhere, comic book, bookstores, at your supermarket checkout. We really put together an amazing, amazing project, and that goes to Paul and the rest of the team in Vin, who spent most of this week before getting ready for the show making all the printer deadlines. So again, let's give Ben a hand.
I believe one of these is a debut. Yeah, this is a debut. This is the debut of issue 2's cover.
This one you can take a photo of.
Oh, okay, okay. Which one are we taking a photo of?
Next up is Sonic Super Special. Vin, you want to talk about Super Special?
So, we have issue 4, which was the most recent release. That collected the whole Mobius 25 years later arc, which I'm sure many are a fan of. I see a Prince, King Sonic.
Stand up! Stand up for Sonic! King Sonic!
So, we hope you've been enjoying, we have the various foil covers, which is very nice and shiny for all of you. And up next, we have a very special issue posters. Because everybody has been asking me for posters in all the fan mail. We had to do it. We got to please the fans, so, you know.
I don't have a poster. I didn't get one.
This is what's to come. This is what you can expect.
No, we're getting one.
Up next, we have a special version with that will be featuring the Chaotix. Sonic and Knuckles also going on an adventure, and you know we'll still have all the normal articles, special features, and the continuing Mobius timeline. So look out for that.
This is a debut. This is a debut.
Yeah, brand new cover.
By Tracy Yardley. Let's hear it for Tracy.
Georgia? He's in Georgia, it's down south.
Yeah.
We'll give you an address after.
Address all your hate mail to Patrick Spaziante.
Alright, we have a bunch of graphic novels coming up next.
Spaziante.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you picked up Sonic Genesis over the summer. Why haven't you yet? Now you got the graphic novel. Oh,
Fantastic. 1720, yeah. There's like 30 copies left. That is it. They are going Sonic.
If you didn't pick up the hardcover, we also got the soft cover coming out next.
What the? You got one.
That is Eggman and his sombrero. I mean, that is Archives number 20, the longest running Archie comic graphic novel series, and the longest running Sonic graphic novel series in history. We're going to be hitting volume 20 coming up soon.
So, are any of you looking for the Princess Sally miniseries? Because it's coming in Select 7.
Sally fan! There's a Sally fan.
What a killer!
Amy!
Oh. I like everyone except Chris Thorndike and Big Cat.
Sonic! Power up!
Bye, Val.
Woo! By Valve!
Speaking of Bivalve, you can find all Bivalve's adventures in the Sonic the Hedgehog Encyclopedia. This is the comic encyclopedia. You got it!
Got it. Got it. Oh, don't have it.
192 pages of Sonic comic action. It's got everybody in there. It's everything you ever wanted to know, everything you never wanted to know, and it's all in one place for the first time ever. The Sonic Encyclopedia, written by this guy compiled all this stuff. Let's hear it for Ian. We got new art from Jamal Peppers in there as well. Let's hear it for Jamal.
And also we got the Best of Sonic the Hedgehog comics hardcover with an amazing cover.
He didn't even fit
We got this amazing cover by Spaz. That Sonic is not a CGI render. That is all Photoshop. That's all Spaz.
Wow. Wow.
And that's why Spaz has always been my favorite artist for the comic.
I have it.
Oh yeah, Journey to the East.
Universe, yeah. So our best. You guys have made Sonic Universe graphic novels, Archie's best-selling Sonic graphic novel series. And we take these on a journey to the east. So this ties in with the Iron Dominion arc for way back when. All you Sonic fans out there will remember. And this is Volume 4, which is coming in the spring. And after that, we have a certain tango that I think we're going to be dancing, featuring a certain Bean and Bark, who are awesome.
I think we also want to thank the fans because you guys made Sonic Universe the longest running spin-off Sonic comic. And if this isn't the darkest time I've ever seen, Ian Flynn, his debut writing appearance, collected in this volume, the first in the series, the Sonic Sonic series. I hope you guys continue collecting all these. Oh yes, we have Sir Connery saying nay. It's funny because he's a horse.
Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk.
Oh, sexy. Saga series?
Keep it rolling. Yeah.
What?
Alright, so Sonic Legacy series. If you ever thought, hey, I sure love the phone book, but I really wish it was all about Sonic. This is it. This is the largest Sonic comic collection you can get. It's over 500 pages, and there's tons of stories in here. We start at the very beginning, and they all feature brand new covers by Ben Bates. And this one we're about to debut here is a never-before-seen cover to Volume 3, available next December. You guys are getting the hookup right here. Okay, let's show it. Let's do it. Boom. And that may or may not be available in the poster special. I can't say.
Next up, we're going to move on to Sonic in the digital store.
Fight Club?
What fans can get there?
You're not supposed to talk about the Fight Club. Yeah.
We're not talking about the Fight Club. You don't talk about the Fight Club ever. But you can talk about the Sonic app, where you can get to the Fight Club, but we're not going to talk about it.
Never said anything about reading about the Fight Club.
So, you know when you get stuck in places you don't want to be, like doctor's office, detention offices, you can read comic books on your phone and iPad. So and then on top of that, we also have exclusive stuff you can't get anything else, like the Fight Club we can't talk about.
Looks like I got some stuff to download.
There are also handcrafted You did not see that.
I want that statue. I want it.
One last thing you want to talk
I want the statue, the limited edition statue.
Thought that was classified. Thought we were going to show. We're not going to talk about that just let's. Last year at New York Comic Con, when we had you wonderful people out there, we debuted Mecha Cell. And I remember that everyone in the room went, "What?"
Yeah.
It was great. So I thought we should do something like that this year. But you know what? It's too soon. It's too early. Let's just say that there's going to be a lot of changes after the crossover.
What?
Sally's back!
My yellow pellets. I used to make my next. I saw that.
So, Mega Man is celebrating a certain 25th anniversary. As well as 2 years at Archie Comics. Here we're doing the comics, the Mega Man comics, and as you know, we're doing a big crossover event as well. You guys have been buying these Mega Man comics by the busful, I would say, by the E-Tank full, perhaps. This has been great. Thank you so much for supporting this series. The fan reaction has been tremendous, and trust me, I read everything online. Sometimes I cry a little bit, but I know.
Looks like I gotta start making some Mega Man customs.
The series is rolling along here. We're just wrapping up. We just wrapped up our last story. Do you want to talk a little bit about?
This is the last story arc we just wrapped up. Debut of Proto Man, his origin story. It's one that fans have been requesting a lot of because, frankly, Proto Man is awesome.
Yeah.
Chad Thomas did the artwork. He did a phenomenal job. It's one of my favorite stories so far that we've done, which just means I'm going to have to tell even better stories from here on out.
And Jamal did stories in here.
That's right.
If you can read music, you would know that that's what that says.
We're convincingly did cover stories.
Yeah, I did two backup stories. One was in issue 17 and the other issue 19. 18.
Proto-Man is very cool.
Proto-Man is the man. The first one featured Iceland. And the second story featured Dustman. Dustman was the best story. And
You did draw them.
I did draw. I remember. But I enjoy drawing. I both a lot of fun drawing. This Dustman is my favorite Mega Man character.
And Ryan's drawing some too?
Yeah. Ryan, you're up. You're doing every issue up to the crossover. Ryan Jampel will be drawing every issue up to the crossover. Let's hear it for Ryan.
You got this.
Oh yay, a girl special. We love those. No, seriously, anyone who knows me would know I love this.
Grew up with Mega Man. What's not to love? I mean, he's the Blue Bomber. That's it. He's the best. That's it.
Some pages from Mega Man 19 that Ryan drew. There's a story called Roll With It, starring, you can't guess who it stars.
Looks like...
Up next we have a special 25th anniversary issue, which is called Rock of Ages.
Best pun ever.
You see what we did there. Variant here, also by Ryan. Ryan, you can variant today. And then after that, we have a series of smaller stories. We got one about we have the new year where we formally changed the year over from 200X to 20XX. That's for the continuity people out there. Everybody else, I apologize. It's a big deal for us nerds. It really is.
Oh hey, it's a human dude.
Small covers here.
22.
Gold Crush.
Oh, man.
Graphic novels. Man, you want to tell us a little about Mega Man graphic novels?
Willie. Hi, Willie.
If you haven't been able to collect the single issues, then we graciously collect them in graphic novel with special features right here. We got our Mega Man 2 adaptation, which is Mega Man Volume 3, The Return of Dr. Wily. Up next, we have Spheres Ex Machina, which was our first original story, separate from the video games. And
Hey, I'm really tired of carrying all my comic books I bought around. Could I just download these graphic novels from, say, like a Mega Man app or something?
yeah, if you guys haven't already, we have the official Mega Man Comics app available for download. So
The app is free. There's all sorts of cool stuff. And all the graphic novels, all the comics, and lots of specialty stuff is floating around in there that you can only get digitally. And that's not just true of the Mega Man app, but the Sonic app as well.
I'll carry the physical copies for you.
Well, I get both because I don't want to crease my comic books. And I have to put them in boxes and keep them nice. It's a nice way to keep your comic books nice and enjoy the reading pleasure. And this kid has the apps and the comics. I salute you, sir.
Yay, that little kid that keeps chiming in.
That's why you're the president.
Well,
That's great ideas like that.
thank you.
El President.
Yes.
How about some other great ideas? How about New Crusaders?
Oh. Well, that's not it.
Yeah? What? Say it.
From the fine folks that brought you Sonic and Mega Man comics comes New Crusader Superheroes for the Archie universe. Woo! Brand new series, issues 1 and 2 available upstairs. Plug, 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 plug. Everybody go pick it up. It's written by, there's a guy, what's his name? He's got a beard, there's a hat. Schmeen Schmin. No, it's, they always, yeah. Ian, can you, who wrote it?
Wait, who? You sure about that? Absolutely. No doubt in your mind. All right, then I'll take credit for it.
Don't you just love kids?
Yes.
Okay, well, it was another one of those projects where I grew up reading superhero books, and writing Sonic and Mega Man has been a lot of fun. But I've always wanted to write something where you have people using the superpowers instead of talking animals or little boy robots. And then Paul said, we've got access to the Red Circle heroes again. Let's bring them back. Let's make them new. Let's make them part of the present generation. You get to play with all these old heroes and do pretty much whatever you want. And then once the squealing was done again, I started, and I've been having an absolute blast writing these heroes. This book has been something I've been wanting to write for a long time, and it's really hard to describe just how much fun I'm having exploring these characters and building new while maintaining the old continuity.
And Aletha. Hello!
I get to draw it. It's amazing. Not only get to work with Ian Flynn, but I filled some pretty big shoes taking over from Ben Bates, starting at issue 3 and still currently.
Who's your favorite to draw?
The Shield, because she looks like the guy from Titanic.
And actually, issues 1 and 2 are available upstairs at booth 1720. But if you read those 2 issues and you're like, I really like these, but I really want to know what happens later, and I don't really want to wait around. You can download up to issue 6 today, like right now, while you're sitting here on the New Crusaders app from Iverse Media and the fine folks here at Red Circle Comics, and you can. You're the fine folk at Red Circle Comics. That's the one. So anyway, download the app to your smartphone or to your desktop, and you can get all through issue 6 of the New Crusaders, and you can find out all the spoilerific details that everybody who's buying the print comics can't. But if you really want to hold them in your hand, like I know you do, the actual comics, and people that I like it. My collection. Talk about fan mail. My collection's going to bury me in my sleep one night when I'm just not going to wake up. The Shield, and so that's available right now. So download it on your smartphone.
I got a question. What is the story about, and why does the Shield look so angry?
Well, in the days of old. Way back when Archie first started up, we were a superhero company. We made superheroes, and we continue to make superheroes for years and years and years. And those heroes, what we're saying right now is that those heroes, sometime in the late 80s, they actually defeated evil. They conquered evil. They finished it. They dusted it off. It would be like as if Sonic walked up and just popped Eggman, and he just dropped. He was just done. So, I do not endorse popping of anything. Like popcorn, bubble wrap is nice too. And so the heroes won. They settled down, they had families, and the next generation, was kind of just chilling. They didn't really know their parents were superheroes. Who out here would believe that their parent was a superhero? Show of hands. Yeah. Superhero? Are there any parents out here who are superheroes, actually?
Collective, yeah, sure.
So when evil comes back, it's up to the kids to kind of save the parents, and they don't do such a great job of it at the start. And so this is the new generation of superhero, and they're here to save the world. It's a true story, based on a true story. The life of Ian Flynn.
You're just like the Shield.
Also, Bivalve will be appearing in issue 6.
Do you guys know what bivalve is?
He's one of the deep sea freedom fighters.
Yeah, he's a clam.
Yes.
All he does. And Paul has put this clam bivalve in everything Sonic ever. It's hidden. It's on covers. It's in stories, and they think it's cool.
You can find it right now if you bought the encyclopedia upstairs. Look for him on the cover.
He's hidden on the cover.
If you haven't found him on the cover, you need to
First purchase your copy at booth 1720 upstairs.
and then come over and show me the bivalve. Show me the bivalve. Show me the bivalve.
I'm gonna bring a bivalve custom next year.
Yeah, do it. Do it, do it.
Oh, concept of New Crusader.
I'm just gonna work on Warehog again.
Yeah.
We're gonna redo his head. He's freaking. What is that?
Surly looking gentleman.
What is that?
One of the fun things about New Crusaders is we have a backlog of old heroes and villains that we can call upon and revamp for whatever purpose we need. And the main villain, Brain Emperor, had a personal vanguard of a couple of guys called Sting and Buzzard. They wouldn't really survive in today's market, considering what we expect from supervillains. So we made them better. We made them better, and holy crap, I love the art for these guys. That right there is the introduction of the Buzzard once Brain Emperor invades the prison to break all the supervillains out.
Drawn by Alita.
Drawn by Alita. Why does he look so cute? You're going to have to read the story to find out.
Like to talk about the issue. You want to replug the app again?
It's special for the app.
It is. So the app, you get a new act of your comic every week. Every single week you get new pages in your comics, but some months have five weeks out of the month, so for 5 Wednesdays rather. And so we needed something for that Wednesday. So what we decided to do was to plug the history between the older heroes and the newer heroes. So we got top talent in the business. Yeah, I'm talking Mike Norton, okay, of Battle Club fame, right? Yeah. Eisner Award winning. And a host of others. We got Chuck Dixon, the writer of Nightwing, Batman stuff. And Ian wrote a story, the very first story, as a matter of fact. And what we do is connect the older stories to the newer stories, and they're available on the app right now. You can read the first story today, as a matter of fact.
Incidentally, the first issue, you destroy the entire city of New Crusaders. Most of the city. See, he continues to destroy cities wherever we go. So if you're a fan of destroying cities, Ian Flynn, New Crusaders, we continue to do that for you.
I was Godzilla in another life.
Oh, Ian.
This is debut art from the second issue of Lost Crusade, second story. Debut here by artist Ken Hooper.
Ooh, is that the Hangman? Ooh, the Comet.
The Comet. So, the first 6 issues, New Crusaders, Rise of the Heroes, and what we're gonna do this. We're gonna talk about this. There are the 6 issues.
Spoil it.
Okay. After the first 6 issues, we are getting ready for the second strike. So coming this spring, New Crusaders' second strike is hitting. New Crusaders' second strike. This is debut art. But the kids go back to school, so we get to see what superpowers in high school is all about. It gets pretty messy. It gets pretty messy in places.
Oh, and there's the app.
Available now. Desktop or smartphone near you.
Does anybody else on the panel have anything they want to touch upon before we take some Q&A?
Not only do you get the news stories on the Red Circle app, but you get the entire catalog of the back issues. That's 70 years worth of superhero comics that's available. It's like Netflix for comics. Once you subscribe to the app, you get to have unlimited access to the older material. You can read all about the Shield when he was a much younger man. And he was quite dapper when he was younger. He really, really was. So the vault has just got everything. It's got everything on it. Yeah. That's it. Available now on the smartphone or desktop near you. Q&A? Q&A?
Anybody got questions for the panel?
Okay.
Starting back, you went up first.